Hello, you lovely people out there on the interwebs. Welcome to the first revisit video. This is my first revisit video because I've never really had to have a revisit. But on this one, we've got to do a revisit. Hence, you know I've done a rebuild on this thing. Hopefully I can put it here somewhere. And you can go back in time and watch it if you want. But I think it was out with MrBroms episode 5. I think that's what it was. Anyway, I've done an engine rebuild on this vehicle. Unfortunately, he's had it back for a couple of months now because I said to him, look, ride it around for a couple of months, see how it goes, and then we'll go from there. Unfortunately, it's still overheating. Hence, the revisit video. So the revisit video is, I don't know if I mentioned in the last clip, but when you've got problems with water in the oil in the water, vice versa, any which way you want to cut it, it's always advisable changing your pipes, everything you can change, anything to do with water, i.e. your radiator, your pipes, your header tank, anything basically. We didn't change the radiator because we was hoping to save a bit of money, as you will, and hoping to get away with it, because as you see in the last episodes, I did flush this thoroughly through and it was coming out clear. Unfortunately, with a radiator, they're so fine in the fins, what they call fins, and a radiator is designed to cool your engine down, and if you block up any percentage of that radiator, i.e. 5%, 10%, 20%, it doesn't matter, it's going to start overheating because they don't give you more radiator to allocate for you blocking the radiator up, as you will. Do you get what I'm trying to say? So if you've blocked even, like I said, 5% of that radiator, you will start getting overheat problems. So that's what he's getting. He can only drive it so far, and of course it's overheating. He's got to turn it off because obviously he's not letting it boil over again, because otherwise we'll be changing the head gasket again, won't we? So we're here with a revisit, and the revisit is we're going to be changing that radiator. Not a problem. Got a new radiator waiting in the box. Here we go, and it's the exact one we need. We'll put it this way round because it's got my address on it. Mate, you stay there, you lovely people. 2 secs. So, fingers crossed, this is a direct replacement, what they call a direct replacement. This is the top of the radiator. Let's get it this way around. Oh. Top of the radiator, bottom of the radiator, drain plug. So all I'm going to be doing in this revisit video, I'm going to set you lovely people down, put you on some time lapse, and we'll get the front radiator off, get it all pulled off. I'll show you what's still coming out of it, and then I'll time lapse me putting it back on, putting it all back together, and we'll go out for a ride and see if it overheats. So I'll bring you lovely people straight back. So okay, out with the old and in with the new. Yeah, the only thing I've got to do is I've got to change this plastic surrounding. It helps the airflow. Just got to take it off there. Yeah, one bolt there, one bolt at the bottom. Transfer that bit of plastic over to there, put everything back together, and I'll take you out for a lovely ride. A nice flush through with a hose. All good. Right, that's all done, mate. We do need a new thermostat ring. It's completely shot. You see it all cracking up there, look, see that? So you need a new one of them. You should get it with thermostat. We need a new thermostat as well, because the rubber has gone on that as well. Yeah, so it's not seating where it needs to be seating. So I'm going to get a new thermostat, and hopefully I'll get a new thermostat seal. But if not, I will buy one, mate, not a problem. Boom, all clean. It's got a little bit of pitting on it, but I'm sure the gasket will sort that out. That's not a problem. It looks bad, but it's not deep. It's not deep at all. But you'd expect this on this, because this is inside the gasket. That's the outside of the gasket. This is inside the gasket. So this is the inside of the gasket, basically. So this is why it goes like this, because it's getting water hitting on it, basically. So yeah, this shouldn't be a problem, mate, because you didn't have a water leak, did you? So it was only an oil leak. So like I said, I'm going to clean the rest of it up. I've got this bit to do. I'm going to do that, clean that up, and I'll bring you straight back. Okay, Bazza, as per usual, I've got good news and bad news. The good news is we're literally there, mate. We're like 90% done, maybe 95. All I've got left to do is the fan on here, fan surround, and radiator. That brings me to my dilemma. This radiator, mate, I think has had it. I don't think we're going to be able to get all this out, because they're so thin, and this stuff coming out here is so thick. I don't think I'm going to be able to clean this out, mate. I mean, I've put solvent down it, I've put this solvent down it, this gunk. I mean, it is in there, mate. So I'm going to leave it for a good couple of hours. I've put some gunk in the top there, so let it go through and we'll see what happens, mate. But it's looking like you might need a new radiator, mate, because these are too thin. I mean, I am air pressuring it as well. I've put air pressure down it. Yeah, and this is what was coming out of it. I mean, obviously that's got degreaser with it, so it's a lot thinner, but that is what I'm getting out of it, mate. So I'll give it a couple of hours. Like I always do, I never give up on something. I'm going to try and get it out as much as I can, and then we'll go from there, mate. So I'll let you know. See you soon. Right, okay, lovely people. So first start up, we're going to let it warm up, get up to temperature, and any problems, I'll bring you lovely people straight back. Right, okay, you lovely people, I've took it round the block, I've gave it a once over, made sure there's nothing leaking. Absolutely nothing leaking on this. What I'm going to do is drive it home to the customer, and I'll basically end the video at the customer's house, but we'll see if it overheats when I drive it all the way there. So I'll see you at location. Right, okay, you lovely people, here we are at location. As you can see, it's not overheated. Absolutely everything's fine, didn't miss a beat. So yeah, on that note, as I always say, have a nice day, look after each other, stay well and safe. Don't forget them big thumbs up, like and subscribe, leave your comments, always love to read them. And yeah, stay safe out there, you lovely people. See you on the next one.